Hi guys, my name is Nicholas, the Storian. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that tukiwa na any updates, at least you get a notification that we have new content. So karibuni sana. So today we'll be sharing a story, a 40 million legal theft. Yes, a $40 million legal theft. Maybe somebody is asking, how comes a theft can be legal? Today I'm going to answer that question. So back in the 80s, 1980s, in the US, the airlines really suffered a great financial losses. The cost of operations were very high, and ilifika mahali the American Airlines, they had to sit down, ask themselves, what do we do? Because at the end of the day, the company is making losses, so the directors had to sit down, wakae chini, wakubaliane, what do we do? Because closing down the airport, closing down the airline, it's not an option. Good. So one of the directors came with a very brilliant idea. Yes, a very brilliant idea. And when he shared, the general manager was like, you got it. But the question is how? So this was the idea. They create cards, whereby because there are some who are saying they increase the tax, not the taxes, but the charges of the airplane, they do more marketing. But this one guy stood out. His idea was not to increase the charges, not to do extensive and intensive marketing per se, but to have a criteria on how they can be able to tap into the existing clients and tap more money from their pockets. So this is what they agreed. They'll create two cards. One of the cards, it was called the Air Pass. The other one was called let me confirm, the companion card, the companion pass. So the companion pass costed around roughly $150, not really $150, $150 million, $150,000. Yes, 150,000, like 150,000. So $150,000. And then the Air Pass costed how much? It costed $250,000. That means there was still an option. You can buy the two cards, but let us get to understand what's the difference between the two cards. One, cooler pause up. Very nice. So the companion card, this is a card that allowed you to go on a trip by somebody by extension because you own the card. Higher. Secondly, the Airpass card allowed you to travel on first class for all your life until you die. Sawa sawa. So that means if you buy the two cards, you will travel all your life for free. You just buy the card, and forever until you die, you will travel for free. You just pay once. If it's the Airpass that is $250,000, you will travel with all the airlines on in the uses for free. Now the companion card, you can be able to travel with somebody, but this was the condition, that if you were to travel and if the other person was to travel, you must travel with them. Sile unapatiana mtu card alafu namwambia we enda with my name, no. So that means if they were to travel, you were to travel with them on board. Good. That one really saved them at the moment. But a time came, the management really they really suffered. Maybe the best term will be walijiuliza, they really, this is the time, they really regretted why they came up with that idea. At the moment, it had saved them the financial constraint, but now a time came they really regretted why they had come up with that idea. Because of what? Somebody by the name Steven, let me confirm, Steven Rothstein. Steven Rothstein. This guy, you can imagine, for the next 22 years, this guy had booked over 10,000 flights. Higher, do the maths. 1 year has around 365 days, if I'm not wrong. That means for 22 years, it should be around 8,000 days plus. But this guy, Steven Rothstein, within 22 years, he had booked over 10,000 flights. That means there are days he could book over one flight. That is 2-3 flights in one day. This really made the airline and I don't regret for this idea. So this is the reason why it appeared that this guy overbooked this number of flights, because you'll find in Saturdays he could book over 1, 2, 3, 4 flights in one day. Another reason that is suspected that he had done, he had overbooked these flights is because this guy could travel for weird reasons. Ni jamaa ukute jamaa anatoka hapa ameenda Mombasa kununua sandwich, kununua smocha, kununua mahamri Mombasa. This guy could book the flight for weird reasons. Yeah. And also this guy could not book could book these flights and not maybe just for weird reasons. Unakuta jamaa amebook 2 flights in a day heading to the same destination just in case, as a contingency, in case nifile nimeboeka stand acha niende na jioni. He had already booked because it was free for him, and this really made the airline regret the reasons for developing this kind of an name. Another guy by the name Jacques Vroom also bought the 2 cards, and it is believed this guy traveled for 56 kilometers in 20 years, for 56 million kilometers within 20 years. These guys, it is estimated that these guys had spent over $40 million in a lifespan of between 20 to 22 years. Remember, this guy bought these cards with only per person they were buying around for the 2 cards it was around 400,000. That means it was less than $1 million. These guys were buying these cards, and these guys, they have spent over 40 million. My friend, for more details, for more for the continuation of this video, let us meet in the next video. Kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel, share and comment on the Nania or on the comment section. Share your thoughts, share what you think about the contents today. See you on the next video. Bye bye. This is Nicholas the Storian.